So scaling your fulfillment model. So when we talk about scaling fulfillment, the most common questions I like to ask people when we're looking at, doing fulfillment services for them is, how many SKUs does your business plan to sell? Because that matters. The more SKUs you have, the more different types of material you have to sell, the more orders you're going to have, the more volume you're going to have, all of those kind of things. And then how many orders are you currently shipping each month? So if you're shipping 1 to 5 orders a day, that scale matters. If you're shipping 100 orders a day, then it really matters, because you're looking at a whole bunch of repetitive processes and a bunch of compliance-based type of things that you're going to have to do consistently to repeat. And then on top of that, you're looking at a very large-scale time investment to get that kind of thing done. Then the next question you need to ask is, how many orders do you predict you'll be shipping in the next month, the next 3 months, the next year? Is your business seasonal? Because most things that are taken to market have some kind of seasonality to them, where they're purchased more often than not. And scaling your fulfillment model based on that really is something that you have to take into consideration, because you have to understand where your costs are going to be, but you also have to understand when they're going to be. Are there certain months where I have more costs than the next month? Does it make sense for me to use the same type of model throughout the course of the entire year? All of those kind of things. And then the final kind of point is, how do your orders get fulfilled? Are you sending them out in bulk? Are you using UPS, FedEx, UPS, USPS? You need LTL carriers, FTL carriers, all of those kind of things. And if you need those kind of things, does it make sense for you to set up your own accounts with those, or does it make sense for you to leverage what the 3PL brings to the table? And that is kind of a bulk consumer pricing model, where you're taking advantage of all of the units that are sold for all of the clients of the 3PL through those models, so that you get the best price possible. So if you're new to the world of e-commerce, your fulfillment strategy is going to look very different from a large retailer that is taking a great number of goods to market and has for several years. The number of products you sell monthly, weekly, daily plays a big role in, figuring out the solution that works for you. And that's kind of why I said earlier, everybody's fulfillment model is different, because it's so much dependent on the commodity that you're taking to market, the seasonality of that particular product, and then how large the product is, how small it is, the weight of the product, and a myriad of other factors which go into basically planning your fulfillment model, or as the slide says, scaling your fulfillment model to meet to find a method that best meets your needs. So there's no one box stock approach to fulfillment. Fulfillment for every different kind of product is its own beast, and through every different shipping channel changes drastically.